Welcome everyone to our third day performance, Secret Agents of Change.
Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Welcome to another day at the Center for Federal Presidential Investigations, or FBI, Senior Investigators.
Hi, Chief. What's going on?
As you know, we are beginning our annual review of documentation. McDermott, do you have your paperwork complete on the Clinton file? Well, don't you, McDermott?
I sure thing, boss. Consider it what I've done. Benito finished a real piece of work already.
McDermott!
Yeah, boss?
Salute!
Oops, yeah, I got it.
Secret agents, it is your mission, if you choose to accept it, to find the clues that fit the profile of our next presidential investigation.
Great, a new case?
Awesome, but when do we start?
Just say the worksheet, we'll be if you want it. There's the best you know, no deal, solve a case. They really haven't had a case to solve.
Well, if you think they're up to it, it'll be your responsibility, senior investigators. Hatfield!
Yes?
Jump and give me 5.
I can't seem to find the 5, Chief. All I have around is 1.
Get her out of here!
What? What's it gonna do? I said I'd give you 5. I dropped that quick.
What do you know? Hatfield, you found the first clue.
A dollar bill? Sweet.
I had planned it all along. That was impressive first, Hatfield. Who's that flying over the mountains in front?
You don't know!
Now we know George Washington is on $1.25. Check.
Next thing on the list, cherry tree.
Sounds like the time to visit the historical investigation department. I will do this case personally. Sure. Just don't get lost. Yeah, sure we can trust him with this. Oh, come on, you can count on me.
It's that way, Jeffries!
Look at this. It appears to be an old-style texture from the early colonial period.
Here, let me turn it this way.
The note seems to have some inconsistencies. It doesn't look that old. you really think it's George Washington from the cherry tree incident?
When his dad asked him if he did it, he said, "I cannot tell a lie and confess."
He was so honest. No wonder he was a great vice president with that kind of behavior.
Still, it's nice to believe that a first president had such great character.
Actually, according to my sources, tell me that because they were sole information about the president's childhood, a man named Parson Weems interviewed people who knew the president when he was just a child, almost a half century later, to write a biography.
We don't know if it's true. I'll put it together and give it to the RFP. RFB?
Random Facts Bureau. As much as I hate to say it, I think they'll find a valuable clue.
Who's knocking on this late hour?
Delivery for the senior investigator's top priority. Yeah, y'all better get on it. Stat.
What a coincidence. The FBI is investigating Washington. The story of the cherry tree will be a great addition to the case. I'm going to go straight to the OFB.
Random Facts Bureau. As much as I hate to say it, I think they'll find a valuable clue.
Hey, Jack and Hunter, why are you so down over there? Did you know it only takes 43 muscles to frown and only 17 to smile? But did you know it takes 0 muscles to sit there looking dumb?
Thanks for that bit of info. I mean, I can't believe I've been signed to the RFB. I mean, 8 years of higher education. And look where I landed. Random facts.
I'll have you know, random facts can be quite interesting. For example, the glide ratio of this paper airplane is 7.5 to 1. Hey, look, a real case. We haven't had our services in, let's see, a decade. A decade, yeah. What do you think, Crookie?
Wow, a real case. Maybe the RFB won't be bad so after all. Who's the investigator?
George Washington. It appeared reports on a dollar bill. A courtier discovered that it was on Old Beach chopped down a cherry tree.
Those are 3 great facts, but what about Mount Rushmore? Didn't that already lost its face was chopped into a mountain? What about Washington State? Those are hard ones to miss.
Or the 555-foot tall Washington Monument?
What about the capital of the United States? That's named after him. You know, Washington, D.C.
Did you know that that's not a wig on his head? That's real hair.
Powder. It is to the core and the back. Are you sure? For them, but not George Washington. Louder
You know, I think about something very important out here.
You're right. Good catch. One of the things that made America the way it is today is the Constitution. Washington was there. I wonder how those guys at the RFB and HID missed that.
Well, you know our motto, we're practicing upon which where it really matters.
Let's include Washington, who held those at the convention to write the Constitution to high standards.
After the states accepted it, they voted Washington early president. Wasn't he the only president in history who received 100% of the electoral vote?
That's right. He swore to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
He set the standard for every president who came in after him.
His sacrifice was time well spent and vested in his great nation.
The preamble to the Constitution was important because it told everyone what the founding forefathers, including George Washington, hoped to achieve.
Our Congress makes the laws. Our courts interpret laws. The executive branch issues enforces the laws. The creation of our nation of states. Cooperation needs our participation so that we, the people, keep the land we love because we, the people, are America.
We the people. People Secret agents, you've done an outstanding job. Yes, even you, Jeffries. This review will be sent to the Museum of American History, where it will help children learn about a great first president for years to come.
Agents, your new mission. If you choose to accept it, you become an agent of change, making a difference in our world, following the great example of George Washington. Give, honor, protect, and defend. This mission will self-destruct in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Of which our country is founded. Each of you are now secret members of the Secret Agents of Change. Unite with us in our new mission to support America's great future. Thank you for coming and have a good night.